The first question on I'm not going to call it a docket, but on the show today, what does gender mean to you?
Tantalizing Courtney.
Lady Joielle. And the beautiful Christian. How are you doing, guys? And as always, SirRon, live in effect.
And on today's Relating to Connect, Does Gender Matter Edition 2?
Well, gender basically means to me is, I guess, just a way to identify certain people or the difference of male and female, basically. But that's what it means to me is just a word, a form for people to be able to identify individuals, I guess, to know the difference. That's my opinion. Well, what it means to me. Okay. As far as in deep form or how it guides me, it's really not that important to me.
Okay. And that was a good follow-up question to it. How important is gender to you, basically? Now, Christian?
Yes, sir.
What does gender mean to you?
Gender means to me, basically, it's you have a freedom to be who you are, regardless of who makes the decision. I could dress like this every fucking day and go from this to 1 to 2 to 3. Doesn't really matter. My choice is to be different. Gender has many options and many roles. As the beautiful Miss Joielle said herself, you can identify as male, female, transgender, whatever in between. That's the freedom of being a gender. And again, it's important to me because not everybody has this choice. And that's the tea in the situation.
Courtney, you're looking off to the side. And your opinion, what does gender mean to you and how important is it?
Gender is very important to me because, like, you have to identify as something. Is it male, female, transgender, something? So, in my opinion, there's no. So what's the word? How to put it? You can't just say, "Well, today I'm going to be unidentified gender." You have to be something. Even when you go to a job interview or somebody has to identify you as something. You got to be one of the male, female, transgender, one of those. It's not whatever I feel like I want to be for that particular moment.
Okay. And Joielle, we'll get to you for the follow-up in the follow-up section. First, we want Ronald's first thoughts on this. What does gender mean to you? And how important is it?
So I'm going to go in reverse. Gender to me is not important. I connect internally with beings. And so when it comes to gender, I know it's another form of classization, where it's just something that was created to identify somewhere else, and a lot of times it creates harm and hurt. So, as for me, myself, I'm not gender conformant. If I have to check off something, male or female, I believe both exist in me, so lately I've been checking other. I just refuse to go with one or the other. I'm equally both.
And for Joielle's follow-up, and bear in mind, anybody can follow up if they have a response to something somebody says. But go ahead, Joielle.
Well, I just want to touch on something Miss Courtney
gender.
Yeah,
And-
can I start?
Let me finish.
I'm sorry.
And there are some that might be he today and feel like her tomorrow is they on Wednesday. That was just my thing on identity, the gender thing.
Yes, right, but they is plural. So you can't be more than one person on the Wednesday.
Courtney, can I
Okay,
can I
Christian,
just,
go ahead, Christian.
now, let me just clarify two things. I'm non-binary myself. That does not mean you don't have a gender. It means you're just yourself. Your gender does not matter. For myself included, I'm gender X, meaning I can be the gender I choose to be on. Today I can be Christian as a boy. The next day I can be Christian as a girl. Hence why my name is unisex. This is not, it doesn't really matter. The reason why I chose to be gender X is to make people understand what's between my legs does not matter. What you see on the surface, that's where the gag is. And that's just me.
That shouldn't matter either what's on the interior.
I mean, for some people, that's the reality of it all. My dear, that's the reality.
Because you just said that you're X. So we're in the alphabet community where X fall in at.
So let me explain. Where X falls under, so that would be in the LGBTQ plus. Here's where the plus comes in at. Because you have people who are
There's
pansexual.
not a plus in the alphabet community either.
Yes, it is. If you look up LGBTQ plus, think about it. Let's go back a second. Because sometimes we forget that there's more to this community than just the lesbian, the gays, the bisexual, and transgender, my dear. Let's think about this very quickly. Because you're not only excluding certain communities for a second. Let's think about this. Because you have more to this community than these three basic letters.
I didn't say with three basic letters.
I'm just saying.
X, and you said plus. I mean an X or a plus.
Plus okay, let me tell you what I mean. Plus is including everyone else on the spectrum of gender and in between.
That's what you're adding to it. You're adding
that's always been added.
There's nothing that says that you can show me that it has plus in it or X.
Okay. That's your opinion. I can respect that.
That's not a fact. It's not an opinion. You mean I'm always good. Show me the receipts. Is what people say.
I have no problem showing you receipts.
I want to see X and plus.
You're going to see plus. X is just a part of the plus.
No. It can't be a part. It has to be in there or it's not.
How is that even possible?
Exactly. How is it possible? How is X possible?
X is possible because people are non-binary. Listen to what I'm saying here. People who do not want to identify, listen for a second, who don't want to identify as either gender, male or female, have a choice to be on the spectrum or not. Hence why some people are gender fluid, meaning they can choose between two genders. There are two different terminologies for these people. Myself, I'm non-binary, meaning I don't have to be on the spectrum. I can give a fuck about the fucking spectrum. As far as it goes, I don't really care. I'm gender X, and that's what it is, period. Simple as that. One day I can look like this and pretty and pussy, and I can still look good, boo, regardless of what anyone says to me, honey. I know what I am at the end of the day.
What are you at the end of the day then?
Baby, I'm me. I'm Mr. Christian now at the end of the day, and it does not matter what you see or do. As long as you can respect me, I can respect you. Simple as that. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Thank you. No tea, no shame.
All right, go ahead. Last 30 seconds. Courtney, or can we get on to the next question? Yeah, because we can get into all of this.
For people. There is an LGBT plus. I just Googled it.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Perfect ending,
There is no
Joielle.
X in it.
Well, no X, but it just say LGBT plus?
There is no X as well, I don't know how to identify Christian, but he say it's X, so I've never seen an X.
Let me say this before we go on to the next question, and I'll say this in closing for this particular question. So, there are people, the LGBT has evolved over time. There are people who still insist on saying GLBT because they're like, well, when it started, it was GLBT with the gays first until the lesbians came up and were like, no, we want women to be first. So there are people who still feel like it should be that way, even though it changed over time. With that being said, let's move on to the next question. And we'll keep that same order, starting with Joielle. In your opinion, what is the origin of the world's concept on gender?